shit I could just hit, say, bruh, bruh. Like how they got on you. Dog, I just dropped 90 minutes a game, dog. I ain't even stunt. I did a 90-minute live stream. 40 minutes out of that 90 minutes is heat, pressure. I gained 3 subscribers from this shit. I don't know what numbers be like for the regular niggas each screen. I'm not a regular nigga. I'm above regular niggas. But what I mean by that is, I'm talking about like channels that might pop, like get 80 subscribers each set or 10 subscribers. Bro, all that game I just dropped, I ain't even tripping off the 3 subscribers. I'm tripping off the fact that YouTube won't let me see the video. Like, they done fucking flag my shit out the gate, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's how I know, bro. All this shit that they popping, I gotta start watching these so-called pro-American channels. None of this shit pro-American, dog. Like, it's just not, bro. Like, this shit all fake, dog. Like, when I say all fake, it remind me of a time when I seen a whole bunch of polices. And I was like, well, goddamn. Every other fucking car was a cop. You would have thought, like, when you be in traffic, you think that the only cops that's around is the patrol cars that you see visible. What if you sitting in traffic and there's 1,000 cars and 500 of them motherfuckers is cops? It's like for each one, it's like a cop for each motherfucker. It's like a kid going to private school or charter school. Bitch, like, you don't outnumber the teacher like that, for real, for real. Nigga, for every 5 of you, there's a teacher. Bitch, for every 5 humans, there's a cop. Like, this shit already police stock, which I ain't tripping on that either, even though I should be. But that's not the agenda at hand, because the police only follow orders that they've been given. They're a subordinate of somebody. They can get reprimanded for insubordination, not following policy implemented by the higher ups. So it's not like they just get to say, man, I'm a cop, I'm a peacekeeper, and I just got the common interest of seeing the law prevail. No. This shit comes down to being a local soldier. Like I used to tell people, soldiers don't go to no motherfucking war because they just love their country. The money is great. Are you kidding me? You ever roll past a military lemon lot and see all the shit niggas leave behind? You should have been around since them fucking 9/11 days. You know the shit them niggas was leaving behind? Them niggas, bitch, my cousin used to be telling me, he like, man, I can't wait to get that hazard pay. That nigga went on 3 tours. That nigga was, fuck that, nigga, duty calls, bitch, I gotta go get this bag. That shit is about money. It's a money game. You know, I just love that country. Same thing with a cop. Yeah, you might have your little so-called unique story of why you joined the force, but bitch, the shit pays fucking doctor money without being smart. Let's call it what it is. Certain areas don't pay that well, but if you're an LA cop, you starting off $80,000. Fucking Miami cop, about 70 bands. Bitch, you don't gotta be that smart. You get to whoop motherfuckers' ass, license to carry, license to kill, license to do fuck all the hoes you want when you do the little extra details, especially working nightclubs and shit. What the fuck? Who wouldn't want to do that shit? Only motherfuckers that don't want to do the shit is the motherfuckers that's under this guise that, man, fuck the police. Which I'm not mad at that thought and that sentiment. I'm simply saying that understand motherfuckers get into that shit because it's a business deal. Not because they just got in this bitch to make the world better. Nobody joins the army to make the world better. Nobody joins the police force to make the world better. They do it because it's a career decision. That's what the fuck it is. So I say that to say, when I got my damn YouTube, when my shit is being blackballed, bitch, y'all got me somewhere in Zambia right now, streaming instead of America talking to my folks. Shout out to Zambia. But you bitches got me overseas where it's fucking 8 o'clock at, nigga. I want to talk to niggas where it's 2:27 and 11:27 in California. I don't want to, yeah, you motherfuckers got me somewhere in Madagascar talking to fucking King Julian and shit. Nigga, what the fuck? Shout out to Zemi, okay, tight. Bitch, but they, what I'm saying, in my own country, bro. This what these crackers pissed me off at, bro. I swear to fucking God, dog. These crackers pissed me off at. Cause they don't make a nigga like my life so hard. And all I did was do what these crackers taught me. Learn, learn, and learn. I just knew how to decipher the bullshit. So I was learning all the little courses and curriculums they were sending me to. World geography. I was learning about the Articles of Confederation and American government. Learning about economics and world geography like 8th grade. 9th grade earth space science. 10th grade American government. 11th grade economics. You know that type shit, right? I was a fucking academic nerd. Took marine science and all that shit coming up. Man, bro, you learn all this shit just to understand crackers were trying to miseducate me, but fucked around and overeducated me. Now they like, nigga, you woke. Go back to sleep. That's why they steady taking from the damn school structures and the infrastructures within these local principalities, because the municipalities and shit. Because it's like, yo, you niggas is too smart. We just thought that we could weave y'all out, underfund y'all school, and just play. See, the game was this. Public education, okay, yeah, we for it. But they underfunded your little nigga school. Gave all their kids the benefits and resources. But guess what? If you got the will to learn, where there's a will, there's a way. And guess what? We were blessed with some real teachers. Now, don't get me wrong. We had lazy teachers back in the day. R.I.P. Miss such and such. I ain't gonna say her name and embarrass her. She used to go to sleep in the back of the class. I ain't really learned shit in her class other than how to play with the bitch behind me titties. But outside of that, we had some great teachers that go over and beyond, buy the materials, buy the pencils. If you were short on pencil, buy you just all the little extra shit. They took their job and they took the shit serious of educating. Real educators. And so it was what you made it. The rest, and I tell people a lot of times, I was expelled from school. I've been expelled multiple times. I got expelled. I ain't talking about suspended where you go home for 5 days, 3 days, 10 days. No, I'm talking about expelled. This nigga can't come back to this school or any other motherfucking public school. Send that nigga to alternative school. And then I got expelled from alternative school. The alternative school was like, nigga, you can't go back to public school. Or they were trying to get me to go to school in Miami, and I'm from Broward. They was like, yo, nigga, you can't return for a full calendar year. Nigga, so if today is February 1st, such and such date, you can return next February 1st. Other than that, nigga, so that's the only time I stayed back. And I still end up graduating before my graduating class. But I stayed back because I missed the whole calendar year in school. But that was the best year, far as academic-wise, of my life. Because I had to figure that shit out. I had all day to flirt with grown bitches and bad bitches of my. When I say bad, I'm talking about like literally bad, like just fucking troublemakers, hoes that stayed at home. Hey, you going to school today? Bitch, I'm at home for a full fucking year. I got nowhere to go. My folk got to go to work to keep a roof over my head. So, bitch, I'm trying to find whatever young hoe, and I'm 13 at the time, bitch. Like, bitch, I'm fucked up. I can't go to school. So I then start to get bored. And this is when I first believe I became a nerd. Started to get bored. The first 3 months was fun as fuck. I'm on some shit we got called the chat line. I'm talking on chat line all day. But then I'm like, yo, bitch, like, a 13-year-old can't do what a 18-year-old, 17-year-old could do. Like, nigga, I can't go get a job. I can't go do this. I'm 13. This not even like now where maybe a 13-year-old probably got more liberty to do shit. You got social media. You know fucking social media back then, nigga. I'm on a landline talking to hoes, nigga. There ain't no fucking like cell phones and like with internet on it and shit. You crazy as fuck. That shit was non-existent. So I had to go to the library. I started asking my daddy to put me on allowance. He said, man, I'm going to give you, well, that was a little bit later when he put me on a $5 a day allowance. But he'll give me some money to catch the city bus. So I started catching the city bus to the library. That was the only place I found that allowed me to come in as a 13-year-old. And I never ran into truancy problems because I think probably truancy tried to stop me once. And I let them know, run my name, bitch. I can't go to no school. I ain't skipping, bitch. I'm expelled from every school in the county. So they okay, I'm cool. The folks, the police know, okay, well, leave that little nigga alone. Let him just go by this day. So I go to the library. Only people at the library all day is bums and homeless people and shit like that. So I'm really, mind you, we had third floor internet. That's how you can get on the internet. Go to the library back in the day. That was the lick. So they go to the library, popping my shit. At this time, 13. I don't even know if they even came up with Black Planet. Black Planet probably came out when I was like 15. So nigga, there ain't no Black Planet, ain't no MySpace, ain't none of that shit. It's AOL. That's what it is. It's AOL. And motherfucking AOL, you gotta have a subscription. So I'm just reading books. I'm reading. Oh my fucking God. I'm literally like, damn. I don't even know what movie one of those smart niggas is, bitch. But, bitch, I'm just reading every damn day, collecting a wealth of knowledge that I still retain to this day. And by the time I get into regular school, two things. I'm a horny ass kid because I've been out here being grown a little bit. But also, I'm smart as fuck, and I feel like I know more than the most kids because y'all was restrained to learning the academics they was teaching y'all, and I was just learning about a whole array of shit, tightening up my vocabulary and my vernacular. So I stayed back. So by the time I'm in the 8th grade, I'm really supposed to be in the 9th. So I come to school thinking I'm grown pretty much. I got into politics. That's when I first fell in love. I had this fat white lady, cool as fuck. She was my geography teacher. And it's so funny how I knew I was poor. That's how you can always tell the rich kids. Because in South Florida, I don't know if they do this shit around the country, but in South Florida, they got this shit called the Washington, D.C. trip. Like, that, I don't know if that goes throughout, like, the whole country, but in Florida, they got this shit called the D.C. trip. That's a $500 trip back in the days, guaranteed $500. So boom, that's how. And I talk about this shit often in my trials and my tribulations with my father. And I never spoke of this particular situation, but this just goes to the many situations I could bring up to him. But at this point, he's too old for me to bring that shit up. I just gotta live with that bitch. But my little brother got to go to the Washington D.C. trip. And I used to explain to my little brother, it's a difference between me. I explained them all the way through adulthood. The difference, like shout out to Rich Homie Corn, God bless the dead. See the difference between me and you. The difference between me and you, fam, is your mama, which is my stepmama, is with my daddy. A nigga that with money. Your mama is a go-getter. My mama a go-getter too. But the difference between your mama and my mama, your mama know how to shut the fuck up. Your mama know how to let a nigga cheat on her and ignore that shit because she see the bigger picture. My mama don't. So now you niggas got what you call a two-parent household. I never experienced that, little buddy. So now you got this nigga who been owning his house since forever. And you got a lady who can reign free with her whole budget and buy you niggas all type of shit. This nigga had like $1,000 keyboards. Went to the DC trip with the only black kid on. You know you doing something right when you're the only black kid on the field trip. Something. You're the only black kid on the field trip. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was motivating. I don't trade them times because I thought about the shit the other day when I went to a venue, and the way the way my baby was politicking with the little white girl so comfortable. It says something. It says that she understands, man, we equal. We're on an equal platform. Nigga, my daddy is gonna go break his neck for me. Bitch, my daddy gonna make... Bitch, your daddy go buy you to such and such, my daddy gonna get the same thing. Your daddy might have been able to do this, and my daddy might have had to struggle 6,000 times over, but bitch, he gonna go do it. That's the difference. Fast forward. So, nigga, I'm educating myself. I get in the 8th grade, I get into politics. This white lady, I can't remember her name, fat little white lady, cool as fuck. I want to say her name was Miss Hames or some shit. Dennis Kucinich. The only reason I remember the cracking name, Wesley Clark too. I ain't gonna give a shout out to him, but General Wesley Clark. Dennis Kucinich. These motherfuckers is in the primaries. I think it was the Republican primary. I remember they cracked Dennis Kucinich because this bitch had the biggest ears I ever seen in my entire life. And Wesley Clark was the first person. I got this raw shit. Like, I'm a talk. I'm the type of person. I don't talk about the military a lot because I just don't think about it a lot. But it does play a big role because I'm a militant-minded person. So I'll give you an example. I showed this shit in a long stream ago. This is like one of my favorite artworks. I think I got it up here. Do I got it up here? Yes, sir. Let me try to take. I got so much shit on top of this bitch. I might not even be able to show it. Matter of fact, I'll show that shit at another time. Bottom line is, damn, I got like this certain infatuation with feeling like, shout out to Cash Money, all that, and No Limit, No Limit Soldier. A bitch can't tell me I'm not a vet. I can't get no government supplements as a veteran, but a bitch can't tell me I'm not a veteran. And if a person ever was to challenge me on being a veteran, quiz me. So, fucking, with this mindset that I got and this structured mindset that I got and the discipline that I got, is like, I feel a unique, I don't lost my point. I ain't gonna even lie. I had a unique point that I was gonna make, but I get emotional thinking about this shit. So I won't speak on it. All I will say is the genesis of this whole conversation was to say I spoke about Israel in the last stream, and that shit won't even show. Why y'all do me like that? I know why you do me like that, but why? Why? Bitch, I'm the last great American, bitch. Like, the greatest American, nigga. Like, ain't nobody can never. Like, one thing about these crackers, and I guess I will give them their due diligence to say this. Nah, I ain't gonna give these crackers no due diligence. Bitch, I'm the greatest American of all time, bitch. Nobody has love and put forth for this country like I have, bitch. I put on for my fucking shit. So, I don't give a fuck about, like, the blackballing me and shit. This shit been overthrown. And that's why I be trying to preach to white people to say that y'all getting fooled because y'all feel like y'all could just identify because a person look like you. They might be from a background similar to you. But these bitches don't love this fucking country. These bitches will sell you and everything in this bitch out in a heartbeat. And then go hide up under one of these goddamn underground cities while your ass is fucking breathing fucking radiation. These bitches is cowards. It is no country in the world that holds. They always tell you about tyranny. And the United States Army main commercial, we run to danger. We fight against tyranny. Bitch, this shit tyrannical as fuck. Bitch, this government don't fear you motherfuckers. You bitches fear the government. And when the real messenger gets the word out, if they don't whack that bitch, they censor that motherfucker. Now try that. What they say, how's that for those apples? You asked me about a favorite rap album. Nigga, how about favorite goddamn politician of all time? How about an actual sensible question? Favorite amended resolution to fucking make our country stronger? Ask me about a favorite rap album. Nigga, I'll tell you my favorite rapper of all time, Game Castro. That's my favorite rapper of all time. And if you want to know the favorite rap album, all you gotta do, take your lazy ass and click on my profile and go to my playlist and find the shit that say Game Castro. And you can hear the greatest rap album. But I ain't here to be talking about no rap music. Rap dead. Are you fucking kidding me? I just found out last night it's a fucking black nigga saying, "Bring me to my bones. You be understanding. I'll be right here all alone." Bitch, they been playing the shit out that shit on every commercial. And that nigga only worth a couple 100,000, which let me know Well, I ain't missing out on shit because I'd be damn if I got a song, do a billion videos, and all I got is a couple 100,000 or a million. Nigga, I need at least 20 million. If my shit did a billion views on YouTube, what the fuck? I ain't got 20 million in the bank. It's a problem. And they buddy just did an interview last night on that little tour shit, that shit that come on 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, that kind of news. And he said, man, I am tired. He said, I ain't had a chance to sleep. He's like, everybody acting like I'm an overnight sensation. This 16 years in the making. But that's how this shit is in his life. Where the oligarchs say, man, we want him, we want him. This bitch, like, you know, when Cat Williams made a joke about Michael Jackson. He said Michael Jackson used to get up over all the little kids and stand up on a chair. He was like, I like him. That's what the fucking oligarchs do. They say, you know what? I like this nigga. These bitches play like the role of like you would imagine a god would do. I like to think that God be looking at me and be like, man, this nigga funny as fuck. That's how I know I'm protected. Like, I obviously I can't walk across the fucking road with my eyes closed. That's why I used to always tell people, you can walk by faith and not by sight, but bitch, you'll be a fool not to open your eyes. You gotta have some kind of sensibility, and God will help you the rest of the way. So I do believe, like, if anything, as far as my life and my health and whatnot, and my God is on my side all day. But at the same time, there's a man element that plays into it. Having said that, I would think that these rich oligarchs who fucking control who get to be what and get, like, they can make you, like, literally, like, viral. It's just all they gotta do is get with it. 3-4 oligarchs get together and say, man, listen, hey, call your buddy in the IT department. We're gonna recirculate this video over and over. We're gonna robot this shit up. We're gonna get heavy lights and heavy interactions, whatever we're gonna get this shit done. We want that guy. I thought about this shit as I was doing this evil fantasy in my head today. I call it evil fantasy. I said, what if I wanted to really like lock in? It's too late now, but what if I wanted to really lock in on this pro-Israel agenda and just get me a TikTok? Israel. Eventually, I catch somebody's attention. Even I'm pretty sure I caught the wrong one's attentions already. Where they can like, that nigga faking it, man. Fuck that. He gonna betray us. But I just say I had a clean face and never did. And I already done made me a strategic plan. Nigga crackers bitch, I'll be the most viral nigga popping right now. Because that's what I believe gonna be the next play Israel got, which is, let's get a black nigga. We don't use these white folks up. They tired of our shit. Niggas been tired of us. But what if we can bless a nigga that, let's just say like a Casa. If I was Israel, sort of like basketball, bitch, I'm trying to elect Casanat. He's what do crackers say? Universal, or he's like, well, he's cross generation, not, and he can like where white people will follow him, but black people will still think he's legit. Bitch, let's get us a Casanat to say, hey, you guys hated it and that. Bitch, that's if you were smart. All right, let me read these comments. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna treat this chat different. Bitch, I done had a lot of little western names. Hi, what? Okay, I saw. Lord. Once again, shout out, but dog, Zomio type. Old boy say, well, what about Bigfoot? You know when you say what about Bigfoot, I'm gonna see I'm gonna see how much you follow fucking like TV and popular culture. I'm finna get my acting on right now. Hey, fam, I feel like motherfuckers be trying you, like when you trying to do right and shit. First of all, that's a stupid ass question, dog. Like that's a stupid ass. Why the fuck you ask me about Bigfoot? I feel like motherfuckers be trying to figure out a way to size you, but they just don't know how to size you. Tell me who that. Cause when you said, well, what about Bigfoot? You remind me of a skit. Well, it ain't a skit. Nobody never made it, but that shit is very popular in popular culture. If you answer that question, then I'll give you your answer to that question. But who did that? Who I just copied when I said stupid ass question, man. I feel like motherfucker be trying to figure out a way to size you. Like, okay. Broad kind of type shit, nigga. That shit give you all the clues you need. Anyway, talk that shit. Love, most deaf. Fun as fuck. Can't do none of that. That part. Love, my brother Ishmael. Bro, what is happening? Blessed by the higher ups. Watch that look. Can I say something? Go ahead, nigga. Free country, fool. Kyle Stanley say Trump. I asked my boss for a half a day because it's Juneteenth, but he only gave me 3/5 off. I don't know what kind of joke that supposed to be. Quit. Let me play into your shit. Quit. Nigga, like, you've already played against Juneteenth when you said my boss. I've always told motherfuckers that I have no boss. I have an employer. I'm the boss. If my back is whooping my ass, if I wake up one morning just like my very last job, I'm damn sure motivated to come to work. I like the fucking job. But I asked them, take it fucking easy on me. I'm an old nigga, I just look good. Get these young niggas to lift all this heavy shit. I've been fucking working my ass on my whole life. I can't do that. But one thing about this life is you put yourself in position. That's why I think white people get offended sometimes with me. Certain white people, not all. White people that be of significant value to me, that's the only reason why it affects me, because they be a certain value at certain points. And they be looking at it like, who is this nigga? Yeah, I'm just like you, cracker, a nigga with a brain. Bitch, I put myself in a position where I don't gotta go up to a cracker job every day. Now, I be lying. One thing about me, I'm gonna tell you my deficit right now, my deficiency. I ain't put myself into the greatest situation to be an entrepreneur because I'm scared. And what am I scared of? Losing money. It's so funny. The thing that kept me safe in life is what prohibits me from really excelling. Because that's why I don't gamble. That's why I don't do drugs. I don't like losing fucking money. It's the worst feeling. I be ready to whack a bitch. I ain't gonna even lie. I be ready to whack some shit. Losing fucking unnecessary. Like for instance, Cracker done cheated me, right? I'm going through some shit, right? Cracker cheated me. Fucking I hurt my ass fucking providing, making these crackers' life better. Cracker, not only did I get hurt fucking making you rich, you did cut off my availability to make you more richer and make me a little money in the process. So me being an intellectual, I can't, like, that's why I think that people get this shit misconstrued as far as, like, let's say I got anybody that want to endorse me or bring me into that world of making this so-called social media money. Don't think I can't play the game, bitch. I think, like, a lot of them execs, they be scared they gonna get slapped up by a nigga. You play with a real nigga punch in your shit. Nigga shoot everybody in this bitch. Fuck it, we all die in this bitch. Nigga can feel a certain kind of way, but that don't mean nigga don't know how to handle the shit through litigation. Bitch, that's what this country built off of, litigation, nigga. A lot of our presidents have been lawyers, nigga. I understand how to handle things civilly. I don't gotta just come fuck you up and beat you up. I can handle shit and play. That's why this shit is quite the conundrum. I'm going all overboard with this shit because I'm losing my point because I'm getting a better point that I want to make. Nigga ain't got nothing wrong with, like I said, Jewish people. Because Jewish people, a Jewish cracker, if we're just going to really talk about it, freed me from the Anglo-Saxon crackers when they tried to frame me. These crackers tried to do me the dirt in life. And this Jewish cracker, I love him to death, but I'm giving him a compliment when I say, old NASDAQ cracker. Don't think I'm talking like he's a piece of shit. I'm going to tell you the benefit of being an old NASDAQ. Old NASDAQ, I love it. Here I am fucking fighting for my life. Innocent, don't know this pussy hoe for nothing in the world. And this cracker just talking to me like I ain't shit. But I could tell he's smart. I could tell he knows the law. I can tell he arrogant. See, a good lawyer is an arrogant lawyer. I don't want no lawyer if they ain't arrogant. I don't give a fuck whether it's civil litigation or criminal litigation. Bitch, if you ain't arrogant and you don't got a confident that bitch I'm the best fucking lawyer in the world, what the fuck I need you for, bitch? You don't even believe in yourself, Mr. Cop Out, bitch. Fuck nah, nigga. I need a bitch that really believe I'm the motherfucking smartest bitch when I walk in this. I'm talking about the type of lawyer that I seen new judges. Cause these judges is great when they political people. Like, let's say for instance, right? I ain't gonna say certain names, but I remember I know a lot of fucking judges. I remember rookie judges in their first campaign, like elected judges on circuit courts. I done seen them get corrected by lawyers when they can eject and when they can sustain and when a certain this and certain preview to certain laws. And a lawyer really be schooling the judge in front of everybody. Now they might sidebar so they don't motherfucking like cause you no public embarrassment. But they know that you're a lawyer. You can't be a fucking judge without being a lawyer of some kind of sense. I say that to say, give me a motherfucker that knows the law inside and out. I had a Jewish lawyer. Freed me from the depths of these racist ass crackers used by a pussy ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga. When I say a pussy, I don't know who worse. The crackers are the crackers definitely worse. I was just about to say the nigga cut, but this hoe was trying to get a bag. It ain't the first time a hoe try to get it back. No, this was the first time a hoe try to get it, but it ain't the first time I went through. I done went through some shit similar, but way less of a degree. But this hoe was trying to get a bag. I can even pull out like you know what's so petty about me? I'm talking about some shit about 20 years old, and I could pull out some shit that look like the Harry Potter book of every fucking transcript, every deposition, every document, everything. I never let that shit go. I can't get over it. I fucking can't get over it. That's my grind. That's my motivation. That's my anger. That's my appreciation of life. It's my everything. Because I just can't get over why did this pussy hole lie on me and how did these motherfuckers have the legal ability to just shit on my life. Fuck my life up. And I do believe everything happened for a reason because I wouldn't have a daughter if these crackers never shitted on my life. I would have been on the house in my 20s. I own multiple houses by now, nigga. I'd be stupid. I'd be a millionaire by now. Crackers fucked me over. Anyway, point that I'm making is, let me get off that before I get myself pissed. But I'm going to stay on the point, but I just got to get past that to say, this lawyer was like, man, listen, this is the strategy. Before I got this lawyer, I need to write a movie about this shit. I had 2 Nelson hearings. Nelson hearing is when it's showing just cause to why you want to fire a lawyer. Shit eater. A lawyer's legal definition is to provide alternative counsel. That's what their job is. Meaning that I can talk myself through the shit, but they like to play this game where you gotta almost speak Shakespearean. Like, here say now, here thou art, or art, like all this fucking Romeo and Juliet Shakespearean talk. And if you don't speak the language, because that's why they say legal language, legal language, right? If you don't speak the language, then you need to have a person translate. So a lawyer is supposed to be there to disseminate the information to you. The problem is most motherfucking lawyers don't want to disseminate shit. They want to tell you, hey, this is what it is. I'm smarter than you in this area. And this what... You'll fuck around and this is like what all these stupid ass niggas do all their fucking... They fuck their life up. Whether it be civilly or criminally. Because they just buying into a shit eater. It's real great lawyers in this world and the shit eaters. That shouldn't be allowed to practice law, but they able to. Having said that, matter of fact, I'm going to just call one out, Morgan & Morgan. You motherfuckers better duck that shit like the plague. Bitch, the worst law firm in the history. The history. They say, we're the biggest law firm. You want to know how they got the biggest? We settle when we buy out smaller law firms. We take that settlement money and buy another law firm and buy another law firm. We settle. They'll tell you, we got $20 billion recovered. Yeah, $20 billion, 5,000 at a time. Bitch, fuck nah, bitch. And that's just in the civil aspect. Don't even criminal aspect is a lot more to lose, bitch, your freedom. And you could be wholly innocent out here. And it's so funny because I went from a cracker trying to offer me life in prison, which on some shit I never fucking, at the time, bro, I don't have no problem even talking about this shit in this regard. I never had no touch the gun. I had no wrote songs and gangster shit, this, that. Never had touched the gun at this time in my life. So I'm so fucking confident you won't find my fucking fingerprints on the gun. Cause bitch, my parents had big guns. And I was scared as a kid because their guns were so fucking big. I was scared of guns. I fought a lot. I had a fucking wild life coming up. I'll fight the shit out you and knock your ass out. Gun? That's why I said now about pussy and fighting. All that shooting shit, I'm blessed to have my life. Nigga chased me home with a gun. Older than me. When I fought a nigga, he was 24. I was 15 years old. Whooped that nigga ass. Nigga chased me home with a gun. Fought out of the police, say we ain't doing shit about it. Cause you fought back. Fought back? What? But anyway, let me stay on point. So I was confident when these bitches like, you don't touch the gun. This at the time, bruh, mind you, it's sort of like I be looking at this nigga Ali lately. I don't know why a lot of his shit been popping up, but I've been telling these kind of stories. It ain't me copying Ali, nigga. I've been telling these kind of stories. At the time, I didn't even know what the fuck a semi-automatic was. Automatic versus semi-auto or whatever the fuck. I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know the difference. I know how to rap and talk shit and hit you with 50 rounds and this, that, and all that crazy shit. But bitch, I hadn't, when I gotta go through it and he crack talking about, I'm so confident. I'm like, hey, yo, bitch, give me a fucking lie detector. I'm begging for a lie detector test. Bitch won't give me a lie detector test to save my goddamn life. Bitch will test my DNA. Something, bitch. You say you got a gun, bitch. Ain't you got my fingerprints? This cracker's nasty. This how I learned about withhold with prejudice versus without. I just helped the lady in court say this shit. And I remember she put me on blast. Anyway, this shit happened recently. Well, a lady was like, what you just got me to say? With prejudice mean you can't never bring this shit up no more, bitch. Don't dismiss my shit and then try to come up with some shit 5 years, 2 years, 3 years later. Dismiss my shit and don't ever bring this bitch up again. And I hate how they allow a lot of fucking prosecutors. I don't know, it's so funny how we done navigated to the law, because this shit was about me speaking of Israel and not getting my screen. I bet this shit show in the shit I spoke about. Now, I'm going to make sure I speak about Israel so this shit don't show in the end either. But let me talk about this law real quick. I hate how they allow lawyers to weasel out of fucking losses. Like, I hate how you can't never go to a civil or criminal lawyer and be like, what's your win-loss? This shit simple. It's like if I was going to go bet on an NFL team, you can't tell me, oh, man, this is my philosophy. These are the plays I run. This is what my roster look like. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What's your win and loss record? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm going to first decide on who I want to bet. Then I can look at the injury list and all that other shit. But I didn't know your win and loss. If you fucking 0-15 and you got this such and such good record on paper, don't give a fuck. You never get to hear a lawyer talk. You want to show me some new lawyers while we changing this world, and bitch, show me a lawyer that's gonna come on court and on TV and say, man, listen, this is how many losses I got, this is how many wins I got. How many other lawyers gonna do this? And then put that out there. Make that your catchphrase and your slogan. How many other lawyers gonna tell you how many losses and wins they got? Cause bitch, I know somebody knows. Somebody keeping record. How many cop-outs you got? How many of your shit's resolving and you copping out? Bitch, if you ain't ready, like a motherfucker love to use that term, trial lawyer, bitch, please, you don't plan on going no trial. So that's like this legal system. It's too many fucking lawyers, dog. It's too many. Because it's too many terrible ones. And it's very few good ones. And it's like fucking turning rocks over, trying to find this fucking diamond in the rough. And while you turning this rock over, you might fuck around, run into a goddamn timber fucking rattlesnake and get struck, and your ass ain't never get to find that diamond in the rough. So with that said, though, point is, met this lawyer. He was very arrogant. He said the most reassuring thing at the time that he could have said to me. He said, I'm going to fight for you. Because I had to argue with him one day. I let him know. I said, bro, you my third lawyer. I said, I done fired 2. because they both talking nonsensical shit. One cracker was just milking the fuck out of me, trying to get my mama to put up her house. That shit had me so fucking hot. I was like, pussy ass cracker, bitch, if I do beat this shit, I'm gonna whack your stupid ass and be back in this bitch, telling me to tell my mama to put her house up. A lady that I watched fucking bust her nigga ass to own that bitch. So, fucking this cracker got him off the case. Matter of fact, so funny, cause I used to see him cause after I beat my case, just like you got the right as a defendant to appeal, the state got the right to appeal, so they appealed. The appeal upheld. But the whole point is, fucking I see the crack and he just drop his head every time he passed me. Yeah, shit eater. If you was my lawyer, bitch, I'd be up the road doing 10, funky bitch. So motherfucking anyway, and never met this pussy asshole. Still to this day. You don't even know what the fuck shit be on my heart. Motherfucker wanna know. If anybody ever wanna know why do I drink so much, this is why. Because I gotta be a father, a great father, but at the same time I gotta cope with motherfuckers done did me some injustices. Had I had a real baby mama that I could trust, that if I died, this bitch would just carry the fucking baton, bitch, I probably would have been on crashed on these. I ain't even finna lie to you, bitch. Fuck, like, so-called success and money. Like, this shit, money, this is where money comes into play. Money is the only thing motherfuckers understand when your wallets get tapped. Then it's like bitches want to change policies and, okay, well, maybe we need to do this, maybe we need to do that. Bitch, every money is what the only thing, it's like the second best thing to actually killing the bitch is I'm gonna fucking try to bankrupt you, or motherfucking I'm gonna do something that where you can feel it. Outside of that, ain't nothing sweeter than actual fucking revenge, bro. Because ain't nobody had to sit amongst them fucking gangsta ass niggas and have the fights. Bitch, I got some of the scars on my face, bitch. Like, real nigga shit. Because one thing about me, even though I'm innocent, bitch, I ain't finna be a pussy in this shit, nigga. So, I can't let that shit go, bro. I just can't. I ain't actively seeking no revenge. But this shit right here, and mind you, I'm completely cognizant of what I'm saying. You don't see me slurring or falling out, because that's a shame, actually, because it's just how used to this shit I am at this point, where it's like controlled chaos, because I can't believe I let these bitches size me up. And anyway, to finish up my point, I whooped my fucking case. He turned that bitch over on his head. He said, I'm going to fight for you like my son. And when he said that, I stopped bickering with him, because he was very arrogant when I bring him new case laws. I used to bring that motherfucker about 30 case laws each time we meet. He said, stop bringing me this shit. And I'm like, yeah, but this Mike, and he like, man, stop bringing. I'm like, yo, but you ain't got to do the time. I got to do the time. And he beat that bitch. We got a relationship to this day. To this day. Like, on some beyond lawyer shit. Like, the man is rich as fuck, millionaire. I go to his house. You feel me? His condo. Bitch, whatever. Jewish cracker. I love that cracker. And it's another Jewish cracker. I love her with all my heart. I love that woman. Matter of fact, I used to have a crush on her, but I don't got it no more. I just look at her just as a superior being. And so I don't have no gripe with Jewish people. I have a gripe with all 12 million motherfuckers in Israel and the motherfucking Israeli sympathizers over here who say fuck America. I have a gripe with them motherfuckers. I think I explained that very well. And I had to bring that into the only reason I just spoke of everything I just spoke of, because it just blackballed me without understanding that, bitch, it's two Jewish motherfuckers in this world. They're my favorite white people in the entire world. And guess who them crackers freed me from? Crackers. Irishmen. Italians. All the motherfuckers that make up the majority of white Anglo-Saxons. And I remember a KKK guy said this shit years ago. KKK, he said, I feel like these Jews was here to antagonize us Anglo-Saxons and make our life harder. I rolled so fucking hard on YouTube done blackballed that little video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that in my playlist for the motherfuckers that like to look at my shits and try to study me. Cracker said, I feel, and I thought like maybe that is true, but like these Jewish lawyers have been a blessing in disguise for black people. I don't know about white people. Pretty sure white people too. But the Jewish lawyers, it's like the money is first. Fuck all that other shit. Yeah, he's a nigga. He's black. Yeah, you're a cracker. You're white. Who's right? Who's wrong? That matters. But in this grand scheme of things, can I make something from it? And sometimes it don't be about money. Sometimes it be by principle. Like, yo, I want to make a mockery of you motherfuckers. I think all the Jewish lawyers, bitch, I got no issue. But I can't hold my tongue and govern my tongue to lie and say I don't have a problem with the whole ideology of an Israeli state. I got a fucking problem with it. You motherfuckers want a state, start that bitch in Antarctica. It's a whole fucking continent. You can have that bitch with no contesting, no conflict. We'll even send you $100 million a year. Not no billions like we've been doing. But we'll send you like a way where you can like have a controlled environment. At the rate of where we going, you motherfuckers might be the biggest country in the world one day. Because the fucking planet is melting. All that damn land up on the Antarctica, you the first one there making a like civilized culture and shit and a sustaining culture. Nigga, closest thing nearby is Argentina. Bitch, you living your life. Matter of fact, fuck this shit. I got another solution. All the Hispanics gonna get mad when I say this. Let's try this for alternative Israel solution. I never thought about this until real time. We just built out Argentina. We just built out their farmers and said, fuck our American farmers. Hey, Israel, what if we relocated y'all? We'll give you we'll make a compromise that we really don't got to because y'all kind of weak at this point, other than like y'all lobby. Y'all super weak. But we'll pay y'all the same shit we've been paying y'all for another 5 years. The stipulation is January 1st, 2027. Somebody please spread this fucking message. January 2027, we need all of y'all out of Israel relocated to Argentina. Argentina would be the new location of Israel. Argentinians can't say shit because y'all wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for America. We're giving Israel Argentina. It's a nice place. The weather is beautiful. The bitch like San Diego. So you getting a nice, beautiful atmosphere, beautiful weather. If you want to take over South America and play your little rules and world dominate and get the Greater Israel Project, South America, have at it. Now we're gonna, matter of fact, I was gonna say we're gonna stop you when they get up to Brazil, but fuck it. You take over the whole South America. Matter of fact, Israel, you can have the whole South America. Fuck it. Bitch, now, vote me for president. Can I get AIPAC to support me? Nigga, Israel, I believe, is God's, it is God's will that Israel have the whole South America. You can have that bitch. Chile, Peru, Brazil, Ecuador. I think Ecuador. I don't know if Ecuador. You can't have Central America. But you can have anything on the continent of South America. We'll make a indemnification for Trinidad. You need to give Trinidad and Guyana 100-mile buffer zone. But Chile, Bolivia, bitch, that's yours. It's yours. It's Colombia. You can have Colombia, bitch. You can have all that shit. Bogota, bitch. You can have what's that little shit right outside of Colombia? San Andreas, bitch. You can have the island of San Andreas. I know my old school partner get so mad if he heard me say that nigga want to fight me. You can have San Andreas, bitch. You can have the whole South America, bro. Just leave the Middle Easterners alone. Now tell me Israel shouldn't take that deal. You can have it, and we're giving you a whole country. America, we don't even got a whole continent. And it's strategically, you safe. You ain't got no reason to be talking about you got beef with none of these Arabs no more. You ain't got beef with Russia, Asia, America. You in South America. Only thing we ask is if we get Israel South America, and it wouldn't be hard. You see how they took over Venezuela and thought that shit was gonna be sweet in the Middle East. Shit is not, fam. It's not. The Middle East is older civilizations. Bitches out here been thugging a lot more pride. South American Hispanics, they gonna get that bitch. Oh, I'm trying to tell you, bitch. Only country that might put up a little fight is Brazil, and Portugal ain't about shit. So, at the end of the day, we'll give y'all the whole South America. We need y'all to get Trinidad and Guyana a 100-mile buffer zone. We'll let them decide. We might even say a 300-mile, because 100 miles is short as fuck. We need to get them boys a 500-mile buffer zone. We need Trinidad and Guyana, so 500 miles is just forests and shit in between. You can have South America, and what's the last point I was gonna make? We'll still fund y'all for 5 years. What y'all need to do is get y'all economy together. Oh, Panama Canal. We reserve the right to control the Panama Canal the same way the Hormuz Canal, whatever the fuck they call it, channel or canal, the same way the Iranians. See, that's why that's why American, you gotta watch these bitches talking to these pundits. They don't know what they be talking about. They said, man, Iran gets to control the fucking Hormuz Canal. You know what Iran is talking about in these negotiating meetings? They saying, you motherfuckers control the Panama Canal. How in the fuck is that anything to do with America? That's Panama. You niggas ain't nowhere near Panama. America like, touche, bitch, you got me. Same damn thing. We reserve the right to control the Panama Canal and all the anything that like little sea trade routes and shit. That's still our shit. But South America, we'll give you the entire South America. And I think we'll have world peace. I really do. Because I don't think it'll be an issue of the Jews, Israeli Jews, and was the move to South America. Like, I think South Americans will be naturally subordinate and welcoming because Jews are coming as white people, and Hispanics, especially the mulattoes, has always been welcoming to they've always been welcoming to non-blacks. So it'll kind of be like the perfect karma and irony at the same time, because it's like, listen, we're gonna make a pathway for all the blacks left in South America. Should they feel like things about to get hostile, we'll give y'all a path to citizenship in America and a path to citizenship in Africa. In Africa, one thing about Africa, which I love, Africa always got their doors open, bitch. Not Guyana, but Ghana. And them motherfuckers be like, yo, come on, we need you. Come on. Oh, them bitch got their doors open. Them motherfuckers be ready for you to get there. Only thing what scares me about Africa is, like I heard somebody say, I don't know if they're Poetic Flocko or fucking academics, but they were like, bitch, you can buy off one of them African officials and throw a bitch in jail for life. I was like, oh, hell no. If that ain't nothing to detract you from going there, nigga, please. Bitch, I need somebody with some integrity like Treo, whatever found name is, Burkina Faso. Nigga, I need somebody with some integrity. Bitch, don't send me to no Idi Amin, bitch. And then they get me my head chopped off because they got $100,000. Nigga, please. put some respect on your country and say, no, we not accepting no broads. Matter of fact, you know what's so funny, man? I made this whole stream and I still ain't spoke on the Israel point. I spoke slightly on it saying we'll get Israel what's the name, but I ain't said what I said in my last stream. So I'm just go ahead and say it right now just to test the algorithm. The only way the United States can prevail from the reigns of Israel and being an occupied country. Let me cut this AC off, bitch. It done got cold. And motherfucking on top of that, I need to be heard loud and clear. The only way the United States can prevail to prevail is Israel cannot exist. We can't afford for Israel to exist. Israel did not exist in 1940s, early 40s, 1930s, 20s, 10s, early hundreds, none of 1800s. None. We got such a beautiful civilization. And I gotta tell you folks that because, like, I'm very religious, bro. And it's so offensive being very. Let me just show you pictures real quick. Like, I don't have to like show like my religion and shit, but bitch, like, you just gotta show these motherfuckers. Like, I don't just pop shit. Like, I live and stand on my principles and my laws, like, of being a Christian, bro. Like, I really do. Like, am I the greatest Christian? No, but I am Christ-like. I'm just like my father. You feel me? Like, I'm literally just like my father. You feel me? So it's like fucking. They all just like my father, jit. You know what I'm saying? But to be Christian is to be Christ-like, dog. So I really do believe, you know what I'm saying, that I'm Jewish because I'm from the tribe of Judah. So when I see the imposters running around looking foolish as fuck, trying to grow their beards all big and shit, they shit ain't even nappy. I'm like, who the fuck is you fooling, dog? This is like no different from the white. That's almost like a white bitch. That's almost like if Kim Kardashian was known. You know when they said Miley Cyrus invented twerking, it was so disrespectful. They was like, Miley Cyrus invented twerking. And I said, you know what? This is typical white people. Just take the credit for some shit that and just pretend. As long as they could just lie to themselves and ignore niggas, they made it. And I tell this story all the time, dog. I got a Jamaican god daddy. Call him my uncle, though. And he used to listen to this reggae. And the reggae used to steal all the American music and remix it and make it a reggae song. And he'll just swear this was the rawest thing ever. I'm like, yo, if you ever listen to the original version, that shit way better. But nah, he want to do, he's a roster. He just want to listen to reggae. That's the same thing with these crackers. They take our fucking music, remix the shit in their own platform and be like, yo, this is so cool. Oh, they take our everything, our style, our identity, our fashion. The same thing, they take our religion. That's fucking the deepest thing. Like, everybody, black, white, whatever, any human that ever existed on earth or what, no matter what, supposed to feel this fucking connection to their God, dog. It's supposed to be like this internal, like, feeling that I'm connected to the earth through I belong here. So to take another civilization shit, erase them motherfucking shit and keep it in their wealthy houses, because you go into these white people houses, you'll see the real Virgin Mary. I'm talking about the old nappy head Virgin Mary with the statue part, like even if it's a replica with the nose fucking chip that they really got. But see, the same cracker that own that little piece in his house, he probably got a congregation or something that what he contributes to that paints this replica of the Santa Maria or the fucking whatever bitches be trying to remake to fit into their culture instead of just accepting the truth for what it is. And so that's the disappointing part of all this shit is, bitch, how can you call your... One thing they never do, they never did this with Kanye, but Kanye is not smart enough to know this shit. Bitch, you're not an anti-Semite because, motherfucker, you're a Semite, jackass. You never. Only people get to challenge Jews is fucking. And when I say Jews, I'm only going under the context of what they consider Jews these days. It's Jews. You look at all the videos that populate on YouTube, whether it be a what's Dave Smith or the rest of the motherfucker. You literally have to be known as an Israeli Jew to where you can talk shit about them, and all they do is just have a smirk because they can't really call you. They can't call you anti-Semite. But one thing they definitely can't do is call the real Semites, who they fucking all in pock. And bitch, them bitches need to be locked up for identity theft. Bitch, them bitches is all stealing our whole identity. And all these crackers, rich crackers know. And that's the crazy part because the misinformation is so real that the poor white people are just be out here hating on niggas not knowing, bitch, we're the real fucking Jews. If you want to fucking hate the fake Jews, then go ahead and do it. But don't feel like you're anti-Semitic. You're really anti-Semitic because you hate black people. Bitch, ooh, goddamn, let me snap on that, bitch. You're anti-Semitic because you hate black people, not because you hate these fucking Israelis. That's why you're anti-Semitic. If you've got any bad luck that happened to you, Charlotte the Builder and the rest of these motherfuckers out here hating on black people, that's because you're anti-Semitic, not because you hate these fucking fake-ass Russians playing like they got now Jew, these Polish motherfuckers from Poland and Germany and the rest of these places. Man, bro, and you know what's so funny? I say this part, the information be out there too for people to go get. They just don't want to get it. Nobody, they just want a quick little, give me a brief synopsis of what's going on. And you can go ahead and remix that synopsis into misinformation. They don't want to understand that, bitch, right after that little Hitler shit, even before the Hitler shit, they was already moving in and taking over. They don't want to tell you that shit. Oh, Hitler's such a how did listen? This even for a pragmatic thinker. Let's call Hitler a bad person, right? So we don't offend nobody. Evil guy. How does such an evil guy get so prominent? Because destitute. The fucking Jews had occupied them all fucking ready, and he's on some I'ma liberate everybody. That's why. He didn't mother. That's this history repeats itself. That's what they say. If right now, and look at how I'm talking. I'm talking about, and I'm going to say it again. This is what's going to get my shit from not fucking being able to be exposed. But I'm going to say what I said in my last stream. We need to look up in the air one day. It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, no, that's pieces of Israel. Because that's not the Israel. And that's so crazy. I hate even calling it Israel because it ties it into the Bible by saying Israel. Like, my mama love talking, like, my mom, she done found her little religion late in life and shit, bless her heart. And I've been deep into this shit since a kid. And she talking about Jacob, and we talking about Abraham and Sarai and all this shit. And it's so funny because I was fucked up in my head. I had to forgot that Jacob supposed to have been like married husband. Joseph. Joseph was married husband. And I'm like, damn, nigga, I done got this rusty on the Bible because I done got this dissuaded. One thing about it, my relationship have grown closer to my God, but my information to be able to recite the Bible verse for verse, verbatim, has went down because I could care. At the older I get, I care less about the Bible and more about my relationship with my Father. I got the discernment to understand the certain truths of it and to understand the bullshits of it. So that's why I can't just recollect, like most of these preachers do a great job on reciting the Bible. Yeah, you can recite that shit all day, nigga. That's shout out to the actor. I don't remember his name. Amazing actor. He wrote the movie Nat Turner. But he's an actor. And he got blackballed from Hollywood pretty much after his probably last big movie was Red Tails or some shit. And I went to pay to see Red Tails 3-4 times, not because it was just that great of a movie. I wanted to support black business and the cause of him. So in this movie, Nat Turner, what's so dope about this shit, it showed these slave masters getting Nat. And they like, Nat, man, my slave don't want to work no more, man. Now, they obviously not telling Nat Turner, they're telling his slave owner, because Nat is a slave himself. Hey, man, don't you got a nigga that preach that Bible real good? Man, bring that nigga over here and talk to these. One thing about these dog, they were so raw, and I say that shit sarcastically. They talk like hood niggas. We learn how to talk like hood niggas and uncivilized because of them. And be uncivilized because of them. Hey man, listen man, I got these niggas over here acting up. I heard one of these niggas talking about rebellion. One of my little niggas that came through, I got their ass some extra little watermelon and chicken and shit. They told me that they trying to do a rebellion and shit. I told all them niggas, man, I hang all you fuck niggas and you babies, bitch. You ain't rebelling on shit. Now these niggas look discouraged. Man, bring that nigga Nat over here, man. Talk to these niggas, man. Prop these niggas up. Make these niggas feel good about themselves. So now they come over there. And these niggas all hyped up like the church, bitch. They all amped up and shit. Yeah! Yeah! We shall overcome. Bitch, you ain't overcoming shit. You gonna overcome a fucking belt, bitch. Get your ass back down, nigga. Tighten up. So boom. It's tighten up. Nat got hard. That shit got harder for Nat. Cause each time a slave master called him to preach, tell them niggas it's gonna be alright. Motherfucking his heart, he lost a little bit more and a little bit more. I don't think he ever lost his faith. He just lost the belief in the Bible itself. But he never lost his faith. And so, goddamn, Nat started using his discernment and his interpretation. And see, one thing about the cracker, they were so naive and arrogant, they couldn't understand. He was still preaching the Bible, but he started putting it in a way where niggas can understand about rising up and having our faith and understanding that, bitch, there's a heaven after this life. And if we die trying to fight for freedom, then fuck it, we still go to heaven and we still win. That's why they try to used to get on the little kamikazes and the so-called terrorists that was on that shit. Cause they're like, oh, they believe they're going to heaven if they... You bitches believe you going to heaven and you cheat on your wife, you molest kids in your family, you fucking goddamn hate niggas, you fucking cheat on your taxes, you fucking do all type of shit, and you bitches still believe you going to heaven. So how the fuck you gonna tell me this motherfucker ain't think he going to heaven? Right, that part. Call yourself evangelical while you burn a cross on the bitch yard and think God gonna allow you up to fucking heaven with that fuck shit. Especially when you go up there and see that big black ass nigga with the fro and the goddamn red eyes. And he say, this how you did my people? This how you did your brothers? This how you did your father, because we created you bastards. Oh, bitch, you gonna feel the wrath for real. Bitch, thunderbolts all in your ass. You ain't gotta worry about the 2 Samuel 22 riding that cherubim, bitch. You gonna be the cherubim being ruled with a big thunderbolt in your shit. But anyway, if you could believe all that foolishness, then why can't a person believe in hope? Because that's what it is, prosperity, right? So, Nat started preaching this different way. And these people had what you call discernment. They was able to decipher the message without him being bold and blatant on the message. So they start rebelling more and more. The more he preached, and they start wondering, this nigga used to be effective at calming these niggas down. Now it seems like when he preached, these niggas be rebelling. Yeah. Because he's giving them a word of hope rather than preaching that hope that as long as you stay down, shit is going to get better. No. Shit is not going to get better. God will assist you when you fight back. God not going to fight the whole fight for you. He's going to give you the strength to fight the battle. That's what the fuck this shit is about. The strength for you to fight it. See? That's what it's called, turn over to the gun. I love black folks. That's why I love old folks, and old folks love me back. Because I'm able to disseminate these messages to them without misconstruing it or trying to put it in a personal... One thing about it, I don't try to put it in a personal way or a personal message. I like to stay subjective and just call it as it is. With that said, though, man, this world will be a better place without this fake man-made Israel. Israel is the tribe of Israel. If you ask the average person in Israel, what are the 12 tribes of Israel, they couldn't tell you. You ask these fake-ass evangelists, what are the 12 tribes of Israel, they cannot tell you the 12 tribes of Israel. Israel was in the Bible's context, a human, not a nation, a human. And he created a nation of folks. That's what it is. So for all the folks, I think the part that they can't differentiate is when you hear Israel. If you hear me say Israel don't belong on the planet, it's very easy to misconstrue that we're blasphemous. He said Israel. If you niggas care so much about the Bible and biblical sites, why nobody love Bethlehem? That's where our fucking Christ was created. This was born at. What of that? Niggas get killed in Bethlehem, ain't it? Why ain't Bethlehem just the G20 summit need to be held in Bethlehem? Everything need to be held in Bethlehem. How can you call like motherfuckers gotta do a trip to Mecca? Why don't Christians gotta do a trip to Bethlehem? This is where Christ was born. That should be the most holiest place. Don't give me no shit about no Roman Catholic Church and the Vatican and shit. The Vatican need to be in Bethlehem. If you niggas believe in Christ, shit, fugazi as fuck. And when I get to telling people my story, I give you just a brief synopsis because I'm about to end this bitch in 7 minutes. I explain to people the story of the Bible is from Ethiopia. Motherfuckers go looking crazy. Ethiopia. Yeah, Ethiopia. The first Jesus Christ was Moses. The first Jesus. The first to save his people. The first to have this supernatural ability. He parted the sea. Jesus could walk on water, but he ain't parting no goddamn sea. This nigga parted the sea. Let's walk through this bitch. Let's walk on the sea floor. I'm going to hold all this water up miles high. And guess where Moses' wife was from? I mean, not his wife. Guess what? Moses had a brother named Aaron. And Aaron, guess what Aaron's wife was from? Ethiopia. Guess what's the oldest Christian church in the world history? All the rich people know this shit, except for you poor ass niggas and white people. Ethiopia. Ethiopia Orthodox Christian Church. When they raided these when they raided these temples, raided these pyramids, stole and hidden, and then sometimes shit that they wanted to show, put on display as memorabilia after they archaeologists, we grew up archaeologists, raiding these people fucking wealth of information, hiding it. Couldn't even transcribe the hieroglyphics on the wall. And those who did allow them to you know what? I feel like this is such a waste, bro. I need to stop talking about this shit. All I'm simply saying in a nutshell, this world would be better without this fake ass place, made up place called Israel. There's no thing in the Bible that called for in Israel, unless we're talking about the man himself, Israel, that created the tribe of Israel. And ain't none of these goddamn funny looking blue eyed crackers with they thick ass beards from the tribe of Israel. I'll bet my whole fucking life 1 billion times. I just said you get 1 billion times to live. Ain't none of them crackers bloodline. I bet my DNA match back. I bet their DNA motherfucker lost and found half rat. Anyway, I'm done with this shit. If America want to sustain itself and become something in this world, America need to wipe Israel off the face of the earth and the idea of it off the face of the earth. The same way you try to erase black history, we don't need our next generation don't need to ever know there was an evil place where they tried to recreate the Bible. That's why Israel never gonna prosper, because God is against it. God himself is against the fake ass ideology. God himself will not allow the motherfucking fake demagogues to come and say, this is a religion. We are the people. Woe unto those fake ass men. Woe unto those people that think they money can buy shit when it ain't their money in the first place. It's our shit. And fuck a Ted Cruz. Oh, he gonna get it worse. What God got for you to Ted Cruz's and Mike Huckabees, who says we shouldn't. You act like it's your money that's being sent to goddamn Iran. Bitch, what the fuck labor have you created or done in your life to even generate any money? To be sent anywhere other than being a fake ass, fat ass politician accepting bribes and being bought out, selling everybody out. When you don't even got a fucking prominent identity. Mr. Cuban, born in Canada, living in Texas. Fuck wrong with you? Worshiping Israel. You all over the damn place. Woe unto those men. You gonna get it the worst. And it ain't gonna be by man. It's gonna be by God. And if you really, really cared about God, which you know them people don't, that should be who you fear the most. Ain't no man can do nothing but kill you once. God can fucking kill you, bring you back as a fly, bring you back as a gnat, bring you back as the fucking roach that get tortured, that get electrically shocked by the little experimenting kid, the little shit. He could bring you back as anything 100,000 times before he ever bring you back as a human. Anyway, because energy only transfers. I'm out of this shit. Take care, man. Y'all love, peace, that part.